The phone rang just as I was laughing over dessert with my son and his wife. Mrs. Hart. A voice trembled on the other end. It was Rosa, my cleaning lady. Someone is in your house. My fork froze midair. The laughter around me fell away, replaced by the sharp thud of my pulse. What do you mean someone's in my house? I hear steps upstairs. Heavy steps. I thought you were home. I wasn't. I was 30 miles away. Get out, Rosa. Now, I whispered, clutching the table for balance. Call the police. Don't hang up. As she stammered her assent, I could already hear it. The faint click of a door, the low hum of breath that wasn't hers. And then the sound that split my stomach in two. A man's voice. Deep. Familiar. Rosa. I croaked, but the line went dead. By the time I reached my driveway, blue and red lights painted the trees in violent flashes. An officer stepped forward. Ma'am, your cleaner is safe. She ran to a neighbor's. But we did find someone inside. Who? He hesitated. Your husband. For a moment I thought I'd misheard him. My husband is on a business trip, I said automatically. He's in Denver. The officer's expression softened in that awful, pitying way that makes the truth heavier than any lie. He wasn't alone. My knees nearly gave out. The house felt wrong the moment I crossed the threshold, too still, too warm. The scent of his cologne hung in the air, blending with the faint sweetness of wine. 2 glasses on the counter. A red heel abandoned by the stairs. My chest tightened. I followed the faint trail of laughter, hers soft and high-pitched, the kind of laugh I hadn't made in years. Then came a door creaking upstairs. I opened it. There they were. Marcus turned first, his face blanching white like a boy caught stealing. The woman beside him, a blur of glossy hair and bare skin, scrambled for a sheet. Time fractured. Every detail branded itself into my mind. The way his hand lingered on her thigh before pulling away, the way the lamplight made his wedding band gleam, the way my reflection in the mirror behind them looked like a stranger, small, trembling, hollow. He said my name like an apology. Claire. Don't, I whispered. My voice was shaking, but the anger beneath it was molten alive. Don't you dare. The police had already left. Rosa wouldn't look me in the eye as she drove away. I sat downstairs, staring at the untouched plates from dinner, the laughter still echoing faintly in my head. I thought of the night he proposed, his hands trembling as he promised never to hurt me. I thought of the years I spent building this home. Every wall painted, every photo hung, every corner touched by love that now felt like poison. Upstairs I heard him moving. Maybe packing. Maybe pleading with himself. I didn't care. When he finally came down, his voice was low. It didn't mean. Don't finish that sentence. He stopped, rubbing his forehead like the victim of some cosmic injustice. Claire, please. You don't understand. We've been so distant and I found comfort in someone else? I snapped. You think I don't feel distance? You think I don't wake up every day wondering when you stopped looking at me like I mattered? Silence. He sank onto the couch, eyes wet. It was a mistake. Then why wasn't it the first time? That froze him. His mouth opened then closed. The truth cracked through his expression like lightning. How long? I demanded. He swallowed. A year. 12 months of lies. Birthdays, anniversaries, the night my sister died. He'd been sharing a bed with me while texting her. The woman upstairs. My friend. Emily. I didn't cry. Not then. Instead, I walked to the fireplace and pulled down the family photo. The 3 of us smiling at the beach. The glass shattered against the floor. Do you know what's funny? I said quietly. I was going to surprise you tonight. I was going to tell you I finally sold my mother's cabin. I was planning to pay off your business loan. His head shot up, guilt flashing behind his eyes. Claire, save it. Because in that instant, something inside me shifted. Grief hardened into clarity. I realized betrayal wasn't always about the act. It was about the quiet erosion of trust, the way love becomes a weapon when wielded carelessly. I didn't scream. I didn't throw him out. I simply handed him his suitcase and said, "Leave before I forget who I am." Days passed in a haze of muted rage and sleepless nights. I ignored his calls. Emily's number flashed once, then disappeared. My son visited, confused and gentle, asking questions I couldn't answer. Then came the envelope. Thick. Unmarked. Inside, Marcus's business documents. All of them. I'd once been co-signer on his patents, before he restructured the company and removed me. But there it was, proof he'd forged my signature. It wasn't just adultery. It was theft. I felt the last ember of love die that day. 2 months later, the house was quiet again. Mine. The lawsuit went public. His company collapsed. Emily vanished. And me? I rebuilt. I kept the house, the garden, even Rosa, who returned one afternoon with a hug that said more than words could. Sometimes I still hear that phone call in my dreams. Rosa's voice trembling. Someone is in your house. She had no idea how right she was. Someone was in my house. Someone who no longer belonged there. But the intruder wasn't Marcus. It was the woman I'd been trusting, blind, desperate to believe love was enough. And the night I walked him out, I finally changed the locks. On my doors and on my heart.